I care about my body, so I'm acting on it. Day 97 of walking for an hour around different neighborhoods in the city of Chicago, and today we in West Ridge. This area is located on the north side of the city. Sometimes it's referred to as Northtown. Many times it's referred to as West Rogers Park. And y'all know I love to start my walks in the park. As we should know by now, Chicago is the land of the indigenous Americans, who were also referred to as Indians and later reclassified as Negro and then as Black. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But this area was mainly home to the Potawatomi tribe, amongst other tribes. Parts of it was ceded to the United States in the 1816 Treaty of St. Louis and in the 1833 Treaty of Chicago. So Rogers Avenue served as the northern boundary for how far the Indians could travel, because they ceded the land to the U.S. past that boundary. Thus the name of this park, Indian Boundary Park. And this is the Indian Boundary Village, which I really did appreciate. It's kind of set up like your normal park, but all of the wood kind of gives it a different feel. And the park itself is very vast and beautiful. Y'all saw the lagoon. There were many trees that I just had to stop and take in their beauty. Like this one coming up, it looks like the sun is just shining directly on this tree only. Come on now. And this one is giving a tree of life. Like the Garden of Eden might have been right here, because it looked like this where Eve got that apple from. So after the Indian removal, German truck farmers began to settle in the area. A small community named Ridgeville grew around the intersection of Ridge and Devon. This was so creative to use the cracks in the ground to have little mosaics kind of creeping through. It just shows that beauty can be found anywhere in all things. The area remained pretty rural during most of the 19th century. Truck farmers, greenhouses, and open prairie kind of characterized the area. We saw the trees, but we also heard the chickens. I've heard so many chickens and roosters in many yards across the whole city of Chicago. Somebody let your girl get some fresh eggs, please and thank you. Now, though some people don't like West Ridge to be referred to as West Rogers Park, it was initially part of Rogers Park. And look at this little playground in the backyard with the covering, so they won't get burnt up by the sun as they out there playing. I love that for them kids that live there. But the area of West Ridge and Rogers Park had some issues. Rogers Park was more developed versus West Ridge. It was still more that rural farmland. But Rogers Park wanted a park on the lakefront and it was dry, meaning no alcohol. Versus West Ridge, they felt like $5 tax dollars paying for it, we want some parks over here too, not just by the lake. And they were wet, meaning they allowed alcohol, and they had a lot of taverns over there. So they spewed words back and forth. They had a lot of animosity in the air. They referred to the West Ridgers as cabbage heads due to their cabbage farms, and they eventually took it to a vote. West Ridgers won, and they developed many parks throughout the area, which makes sense because as I was driving in and even when I was walking, I'm like, it's a lot of parks over here. I seen a park left and right. Both areas were annexed into Chicago in 1893. This is said to be one of the most affordable north side neighborhoods. It has many apartments and historic bungalows. It's also very diverse. East Africans, Pakistanis, Indians, Koreans, Middle Easterners, and Europeans. This is our last walk of the series. Bye.